I feel like there's a little 5-year-old kid out there, and he's just like denying that happened. He's just
Mother,
like,
you never
like,
told me this?
No,
this is
there's
the
like,
truth?
they're twins, and they're just like, one of them's like crying, and the other one's like, liars, 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 that didn't happen.
Welcome to Rocket to Anywhere. Follow-up time. After many weeks, I know we're really late on this by the time you're hearing this, but Carter finally got his chicken nuggets. He got them all in gift cards for surpassing, becoming the most retweeted tweet in history so far. Also up in follow-up is more of an announcement. If you're an Adventures in Odyssey fan, the Get in the Show contest for 2017 is now open. By the time you're hearing this, submissions will be open, so you can start practicing your lines and your scripts. All those are available at witsend.org. And last piece of follow-up, another announcement. Many of you from your childhood may know Pinkalicious. Well, it's going to become a TV show on PBS Kids starting in February 19th, 2018. So it's going to be called Pinkalicious and Peterific. It's based on the books, if you've never read the books before.
I never got why she turned pink.
I already forgot. I think there was like Purplelicious, Pinkalicious, and Silverlicious.
Yeah, but why did they turn that color?
We're going to have to read those books again. I don't remember.
I think I only read one Purplelicious book and like 3 Pinkalicious books.
I don't know.
I don't think Peterific ever existed, though.
He showed up once. It's like that GG side series with the 2 boys. What's that called?
I don't know.
Thought of the week.
And I found out it's Gigi, not Gigi.
It's Franche.
Forget it. Let's just go.
Thought of the week.
Franche. It's Franche. It's Franche.
It's Franche.
Franche.
Thought of the week.
Okay. So, have you ever wondered when you say forward or back, your mouth moves in that direction? So, forward, it's moving forward. And then when you say back, it's moving back.
I just tried it.
I know.
It works.
Okay. And then the other one is, do you ever wonder how many pictures you're unintentionally in the background of? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So many, like with tourists and stuff.
You're in none.
I am actually.
You're not even in any family photos anyway.
I'm in if you turn on a TV.
Not that we have family photos.
If you turn on a TV in like 2015, I'm in a Microsoft ad. I'm in the background of a Microsoft ad for like their Surface 2 or something like that. And I'm like, it's one of their product in-store shots, and I'm there in the background sitting behind a computer. My thought of the week is, so some people right now, they're already trying to get their summer jobs and stuff together, and here's something to think about. I earn $15 an hour sounds much better than I traded an hour of my life for $15.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that next time they're like, we're going to pay you $7.25. Public service announcement. This should have been like in follow-up, but I couldn't think of anything to put here, so I should put this here anyway. The Monday after this episode releases, Monday the 29th, the Arthur 1 hour special for DW's birthday will be airing instead of that Friday. So that's an update. They emailed me about this, so I thought I'd let you know. Now on to Learn a Word. So, a few years ago, Sophia was walking the outside of a building. And
when, where, how, why?
Something happened, and I don't remember what happened, though. And she tripped on these, like, yellow safety poles.
Oh, that was at the church.
Yeah, and the security came running and, like, is she okay? And she,
that's funny.
Twisted her ankle or something. And she was just
I did not twist my ankle.
lying on the road. But
no, I was laying there laughing.
You know, the thing is, we always call them safety poles. We don't know what they're actually called. You know, those things to keep pedestrians safe from cars and stuff. Well, what are those
No,
things
it's
called?
actually to keep the cars from driving
Into the pedestrians.
Wait. I have a joke.
What?
It's actually to keep the cars from driving through the drive-through.
Well, anyway,
That's why they have them outside McDonald's.
Anyway, we've always wondered what they're called. Apparently, they're called bollards. Bollard. Bollard. Plural bollards. So, that's something new. Joke time.
Poor people have it, rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it?
I have no idea.
Nothing. Come on, it's lightning round. Pondering life.
Pondering.
Okay, let's go.
What country has the fastest growing capital? Ireland. It's Dublin every year.
What comes down but never goes up?
Stock prices?
No, they go up.
Pebbles stock prices.
Come on, these are riddles for kids.
Okay. What is
Rain.
it?
Oh, whoa. Rain evaporates.
We gotta watch the Magic School Bus again, I guess.
Waterworks. Okay, let's go.
Here come the waterworks. How did the people behind the latest hack escape? They ran somewhere.
Okay. I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
A cat?
A cat?
Or
What?
no, I don't think that makes sense.
I actually thought an old person, but that's not true for everybody. So it's a candle.
My kid was reading a Where's Waldo book, so I said, "You know why Waldo is wearing stripes, don't you? It's because he doesn't want to be spotted."
How can a pants pocket be empty and still have something in it?
With lint?
No.
I don't know.
It can have a hole in it. The hole's in it.
Oh, don't make me start singing. There's a hole in my pocket.
Dear Liza. Okay.
I learned the entire, whatever it is, 12 minutes.
I had to sing that.
Uh-huh. My last joke, knock knock.
Who's there?
Broken pencil.
Broken pencil who?
Never mind, it's pointless.
Just because it's broken doesn't mean it's pointless.
It won a quality factor on Reddit. Now, if you're a viewer of Ryan Matlock's Fantastic Fridays, you may recognize this upcoming holiday, and that is Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day.
It doesn't fit.
Not now with all the chips and empty cereal boxes that need to be thrown out. Should probably do that tonight. Yeah, but basically, that's May 29th. Put a pillow on top of your fridge. I have no idea why. I think there's an explanation, so I'll leave a link to that video in the show notes at rta.space/29. Before we go on today, just want to remind everyone to please leave a rating or review, or both, over at rta.space/iTunes. Or, another thing I've been forgetting to tell you guys about, and was reminded thanks to the aux cable, also shout out to them.
Thanks to me.
Thanks to Ryan and Matthew from the aux cable for mentioning
and Sophia.
us again. Again, even though we don't support their Patreon. But anyway, yeah, so, where was I going with this? Yeah, so don't forget to fill out our survey too, which we forgot to tell you about for the past 5 episodes. And that's over at rta.space/survey. And yeah, just like 3 questions, and that's all. Helps us find out who our listeners are. Now on to Today I Learned. What do you have for us?
With just my phone, I hold in my hands the ability to listen or create a song, read or write a book, watch a movie or make a movie, learn a language, but instead I choose to browse social media, look at memes, and accomplish nothing.
You didn't need to learn that. You knew that.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that your phone could do other things?
No.
You're like an old person. It's like, I only know that my phone can do Facebook, and that's all.
No, I only know that it can do memes, and that's it.
That's not a verb. Okay, what I learned is Also, if you want to know about time, I learned this like 2 months ago. It's a thing called hobby horsing. And it's a competitive sport in Finland and basically all around the world where kids ride a hobby horse, or what we Americans call like a stick horse with a head on it. And they just ride it around a track like they're riding a real racehorse, jumping over hurdles and racing. And they train for months.
In the U.S., nobody trains.
They literally, I showed Sophia a clip of it. I'm like, just watch this and so you know what I'm talking about tomorrow. It's hilarious. I will leave a video linked in the show notes at rta.spaceless29. It is hilarious. Just groups of kids just running in circles with these horses. These play wooden stick horses. It's hilarious. And they
If
go.
you want to join, you can buy one at Dollar Tree for $5. Even though it's $1.
My horse. I need a vet. My horse is falling apart.
Oh wait, isn't that Shakespeare?
Oh no, it's my horse. My horse. The kingdom for my horse.
That was close.
It's close enough. Okay, now into why.
I don't know about any of y'all, but I wonder how many miles I have scrolled on my phone or iPad. Think about it.
That is so interesting.
Yeah. Because it's definitely not feet. Okay? Definitely not feet.
I think she could scroll like 50 feet in a day. Especially
more
with
than
endless timelines.
It's 50 feet per device.
On the
3.
iPad, it's even more.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, like, okay, so if you're interested in that, like, I think there's something like that on the Perot Museum of Nature and Science website where it tells you how far, like, you've moved your cursor since visiting the website. Like, the more you move your cursor, it tells you how many inches based on your screen size and stuff. It's really interesting. I'll leave a link to it in the show notes.
I probably do at least a mile a week.
Yeah, I would think that.
Yeah. Because it's not just scrolling on Instagram. It's scrolling on Twitter and YouTube and everything else.
My why is, why does everyone have a different version of the Three Little Pigs story?
I know. I always thought maybe like the very first one wasn't even with a wolf and it wasn't even with a pig.
See, okay, so like a year or two ago.
Are you saying yes in Spanish or are you saying sí, like sí?
No, I said yes. I just sometimes it got shortened. So hold on. So like
What?
2 years ago, we went to go see this play at the Dallas Children's Theater. That was like the true story.
It's
of the Three
hashtag
Little
clickbait.
Pigs.
The real.
Yeah, it was that like the true story of the Three Little Pigs, and it's not true because at the end they're like, depending on how our audience reacts, we're gonna change the end of the story. They're like, who thinks the wolf should go to jail? Scream. And, like, one person screams. And then, like, who thinks the wolf shouldn't go to jail? And everyone screams. And they're like, okay, the wolf's not going to jail. And that was, like, the end of the show. I'm like, what a ripoff.
No. It's supposed to be he either goes to jail and he dies there of not eating, or he doesn't go to jail and he gets, like, some big crucifixion or something.
Wow. That escalated quickly. Well, let's bounce yo eyes or bounce yo ears over to today's topic, which is...
What is it?
What's some stuff that kids don't learn in school anymore?
I totally have something to say, and it's cursive and handwriting. Wait.
Yeah, that's sort of the same because, like... And I don't think that even in the subject of handwriting, I don't think typing is useful anymore.
Oh yeah. So like this morning we played okay, so hashtag Gavin's games. He said would you rather be able to type really fast and without looking, or never, or get okay, so do that and give up taking a shower, or would you still take a shower but not be able to type that fast or without looking?
Not be able to type fast or without looking? I already know how to type fast.
No, you don't.
I've been a hunt and pecker, if you know what that means. You know, you hunt for the letter and stuff. I've been a hunt and pecker for so many years that I've learned what all the letters are.
Okay. You can't type fast because you take weeks to answer people. And it says, read June 3rd.
No, okay. It's because I'm fast typing
and I just randomly said June 3rd. It's
on
not
computers.
Even June 3rd
I'm faster typing on computers, not phones. Okay, the stuff I think that I know kids don't learn in school anymore is like their home address. I know they don't teach that anymore.
Why are the teachers supposed to know where you live?
You know, that's a good point.
That's why they don't teach. I don't think they ever taught that.
Now, they never teach your home address, and they never teach your home phone number because no one has a home phone anymore.
Yeah. And why would they know your home phone number?
You know, school reasons.
Okay, yes, but they're not supposed to teach you. Your parents are. Like the people who live with you.
The other things like they're not teaching is lots of vocabulary.
Vocab. Why is everything abbreviated now?
Because they might as well teach LOL.
Like, language arts is LA and what's it called?
They might as well be teaching all the texting abbreviations in school.
I think they do that.
Wow, what a school. Well, everyone, thanks for listening to this week's episode. If this is your first time here, you're probably wondering, that was interesting.
No, it wasn't.
If you want to find out all of our other episodes and you want to subscribe, find the best way for you to subscribe, depending however you are, Android, iPhone, computer, whatever it is, rta.space/listen.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'm out.
Yeah. Also, please review us on iTunes if you haven't taken the time to do so already. If you have any suggestions...
Wait, we should get an outro for this.
This is the outro.
No, like a better one, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you have any suggestions, like what she's saying, for an outro, you can email us, rocketanimershow@gmail.com.
Hold on, I'm going to figure it out, hold on.
Or you can tweet us at RTHO, or DM us on Instagram, or comment or something, and that's at rocketanywhere on Instagram. Our show notes for this week's episode are available at rta.space/29 if you want to see that video of that hobby horsing or whatever else we talked about that you may find interesting. rta.space/29. You can follow me on Twitter at Corban Garcia, CORBANGARCIA, or you can follow Sofia on Instagram at
extra_Sofia, SOFIA.
Yes, for people who think it's SOPHIA.
Yeah, I'm not those conformed people.
Do not be conformed to this world.
You just sang that all wrong.
I know.
Do not conform in mind to the better. Okay.
Of this world.
Yeah.
Be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Hey, you forgot the second verse. Okay.
Went to the base. This rocket
Goodbye.
has landed.
Crash landed. You gotta have more adjectives.
We crash landed on normal street, everyone.
No. It's normal highway.
That's great.